Was the Orlando Magic trading 3 of their main players a good decision? Sending their all-star big man and leading scorer Nikola Vucevic to the Chicago Bulls after 9 seasons with the Magic.
After 112 to 96, that was on Sunday. Now Vucevic throwing up and in.
They also sent their starting shooting guard Evan Fournier to the Boston Celtics after being with the Magic since 2014. And finally sending their 2014 number 4 pick, Aaron Gordon, to the Denver Nuggets. These 3 guys were currently the Magic's 3 top leading scorers, as well as playing the most minutes when healthy, and have been for the last few years, with all being very consistent with their numbers, which at first didn't make sense for them to be traded, as they have been producing consistently. However, Fournier and Gordon only played in half of the Magic's games so far this season, with Gordon only playing in 25 games and Fournier playing in 26 games. So whichever way you want to look at it, that says to me there was something not right when 2 of your top producing players have only played in half of the games. Not only has Fournier dominated on the international stage, he has been very consistent with his numbers and has been a key guy for the Magic for a number of years, but I don't think he suits very well with the Celtics. Just because he is very similar to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and for Fournier to be effective, he needs the ball. Aaron Gordon going to Denver could possibly be the piece they needed to match up perfectly in the West, especially against the Lakers, and also a great replacement for Paul Millsap in the starting lineup, while also making it easier for the Nuggets to switch 3 to 5 on defense, as well as being very interchangeable on offense, which is going to be very difficult for teams to guard. Nikola Vucevic has been the Magic's franchise player and given them their main source of offense, as well as becoming an all-star. So based off of that, trading him didn't make sense.
And just has overtaken Walter Davis and Amari Stoudemire.
Especially now making the Bulls stronger offensively as they fight for their playoff position.
They're doing a good job on Mitchell so far. He's 1 of 6 from the field. Good feed, Sano to Vucevic.
So here could possibly be the biggest reason why the trade made sense and for the Magic to rebuild. Currently the Magic are sitting 14th in the East, with winning only 16 games so far. On top of that, the Magic have only been scraping playoff position the last 2 years, and outside of that they have been finishing close to bottom every other year since Gordon, Fournier and Vucevic have been together. And when they did make the playoffs last year, they got blown out 4-1 to the Milwaukee Bucks, and again the year before to the Toronto Raptors. The only standout player was Nikola Vucevic, who averaged 34 points during last year's playoffs, whereas Fournier was very inconsistent with his scoring numbers. It's not to say that the Magic do not play great basketball, but if the team isn't winning, it's hard to ignore that fact, especially when being blown out both times. Currently, the Magic have almost the worst offensive rating in all the key categories in the entire league, which shows that the Magic haven't found their style of play yet, or they are just really poor at executing. Which again, if we are going based off of stats, the decision to rebuild makes more sense, especially when you're at the bottom, because the rebuild can either keep you in the same position, or it could be successful.
Vucevic trying to work on Williams, comes across, quick release, and it goes.
The Magic have also got a lot of young guys that have great potential, so allowing them to grow and adapt could turn into something great in the years to come. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me so far.
I think the Magic might have got a little hand on that too.
So let's take a look at what the Magic gained from the trade. They didn't get much from the Celtics apart from 2 second-round picks, which I think they could have got more for Fournier. From the Nuggets, they were gifted one of their key guys, Gary Harris, and rookie RJ Hampton, as well as a first-round pick in 2025. And finally, from the Bulls, they received Wendell Carter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr., as well as 2 first-round picks. The Magic have gained a very consistent 3-point shooter in Gary Harris, who can contribute big minutes as he has done so for the Nuggets, and has playoff experience which could be of benefit in the upcoming years if the Magic do well.
Into this 4th consecutive, there's a feed inside. They work it outside.
While also picking up talented rookie RJ Hampton, who has shown glimpses of what he can do and could be a good investment in the years to come. The combo of Markelle Fultz and Gary Harris could turn into something special, especially because Fultz is better with the ball and Harris is better without it, giving Fultz a great option when the defense takes away his scoring options. Wendell Carter Jr. has had a solid start to his career for the Bulls, averaging 25 minutes and 11 points during his 3 years there. The good thing is he's still very young and has the potential to be better than Vucevic if he keeps performing the way he does. Although they have lost an all-star, they have gained a potential all-star.
Always willing to go in there and make it happen.
Carter Jr. now isolated on Roby.
Adding Otto Porter Jr., who has been a 35 to 40% 3-point shooter for the majority of his career, can give the Magic more options on the perimeter, especially with their ball-dominant guards who like to penetrate and kick.
Porter Jr. knocks down another one. 26 for Porter Jr.
The key to this is if Markelle Fultz can stay healthy and create the Magic's offense, because they have surrounded him with potentially very good players, as well as mixing in the guys they have. But the biggest thing that kills a team's momentum if key guys are unreliable for whatever reason, which if it's the case gives the young guys like Cole Anthony and RJ Hampton a chance to step up.
How many numbers look very good now? Right now, Fultz got a step along the baseline. He's so good.
Another key here is Mo Bamba, as him and Wendell Carter Jr. could be a very deadly combo, as both have great potential. Overall, I think the trade will work out well for the Magic, because statistically speaking, they are and have been one of the worst teams in the East, so they have nothing to lose by rebuilding. Also, the guys they picked up could become great assets as they look to rebuild with a young core group and hopefully develop a consistent playoff team, which can be possible. As for the guys who were traded, I think they can all do well in helping their new teams win, especially Gordon and Fournier being second options on teams that have standout first options. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. That's the end of the video. Make sure you give the video a like and also leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And finally, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter page if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Coach Pierce and I'll see you all next time.